Alright, so it's your boy Rap, Free Will Entertainment, back at it again. Let's go! Alright, so I know y'all wondering what I'm gonna be up to, so let's get right into it. Unrealistic expectations for top teams this NBA season. Then who's best to start with? Number one, the Cleveland Cavaliers. First of all, let me begin by saying if a damn Cavs fan tell me that LeBron doesn't have any help this year, I'ma just start throwing them hands. I'ma be knocking people out left and right. Call me Bruce Lee. LeBron has practically two starting lineups at his disposal. His second unit could be starters almost anywhere. Have a look. Tristan Thompson, starter. Kyle Korver, starter. J.R. Smith, you guessed it, starter. And last but not least, the short boss, Mr. 30 points per game, Isaiah Thomas, starter. So it's simple, no excuses this year, Brown Band, nor all you Brown fans out there. Y'all next unreal expectation, all you Cavs fans, is that Isaiah Thomas will be better than Kyrie Irving. Alright, first of all, y'all don't even know if this guy will be healthy enough to play December. And y'all don't know the condition he will come back in when he actually comes back. And he's supposed to be better than a prime, or soon to be prime, Kyrie Irving. You know he ain't.
And you know this, man?
Y'all next unreal expectation that y'all plan on telling me is that Jay Crowder can guard and stop Kevin Durant. Cavs fans,
stay off the weed.
So, by Cavs fans' logic, Jay Crowder is a better defender than LeBron James. And don't tell me about James having to shoulder the offense, so he was tired on defense. James is one of the best conditioned athletes in the NBA, if not the best conditioned athlete. So what y'all talking about? But hey, I don't want it to look like I'm picking on y'all, so let's just wait till the season starts. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you if I was right or wrong. Let's just move on to team number 2. The Boston Celtics. So, a Celtic fan friend of mine told me that the Boston Celtics were now in a position to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers this year. Alright, just stop. LeBron has run roughshod over the East for the past 7 years, and you think a pairing of Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward is gonna stop that. I think we've seen better pairings with a lot more talent around them that has been taken down by Bron. Now, give him his BFF Wade, and now we have a happy, unbeatable Bron in the East who does shit like this.
Bedlam here in Cleveland. Curry blocked by James.
To the then reigning back-to-back first ever unanimous MVP of the league. Man, I don't think that's a good idea to get on Brown nerves. And don't get me wrong, I'm in no way a LeBron fan. Alright, so the next unreal expectation that I got from all the Celtics fans that are around me is that the idea that y'all actually got better. Jaylen Brown made a statement that I'm kind of in total agreement with right now. Alright, so he mentioned something about culture. You guys gave away 4 starters from a team who finished first last year in the East with the number 1 seed. I think there's one player remaining that has been a Celtic since the Paul Pierce era. So, will y'all have an identity crisis? Only the season will tell. Plus, did anyone notice that they lost a lot of defense from last year? Bradley, Crowder, Olenek? What y'all think? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. But enough about the Celtics. Let's move on to team number 3. The defending champions, Golden State Warriors. Alright, so the first unrealistic expectation I heard from all my Warriors fans are that y'all will be better than last year. No, y'all won't be better than last year. No, that's not fair. Y'all can't do that. Yes, the team is deeper. Yes, y'all have better shooters in the second unit. Yes, Durant and D West and JaVale know all of the runnings, so it should be smoother. Hold on. What's the downside to this again? Oh, oh yeah. Teams now have proper scouting reports on you now, and the sets that you run, including KD, who was new last year, and they also have scouting reports on the lineups you have and how you stagger your stars. But to be honest, these are first world problems that teams wish they had. Y'all are a cut above the rest. If your core guys play anything like they did last year, y'all would be good because it seems you have more production coming from the bench. Let's see if that works out for you chemistry wise, but I'm still not high on your center spot. But hey, it worked last year, so who am I to complain? The most unrealistic thing I can hear from your fans though is saying that y'all will win 4 in a row, which I don't think is probable. Then again, with y'all team, who knows? I ain't got much to say on the Warriors. Let's just wait until the season starts to see if they live up to expectations, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's move on to the next team, the San Antonio Spurs. Alright, so the major unrealistic expectation I heard from all my Spurs fans this offseason was the idea that the Spurs can survive with one superstar. Alright, let's be honest. I don't see the Spurs getting 62 wins this year. Based on the squad that y'all have and the amount of time Pops will probably rest Kawhi this season. Think about it. Your next best player is Danny Green. And I don't want none of y'all Spurs fans tell me shit about LaMarcus Aldridge or Rudy Gay, because those are bums. The only reason I have y'all as a third seed behind the Warriors and behind the Thunder is because we never really underestimate Pop. No one is that dumb. But, as I love to say, let's just wait on the season to see what happens. Let's move on to the next team. The Minnesota Timberwolves with the young stars. Alright, let me just be real with all my Timberwolves fans. You don't just all of a sudden become title contenders with the addition of Butler and a few other pieces on the bench after you couldn't make the playoffs year after year. But I ain't drinking that Kool-Aid just yet. But let me just wait till the season starts. Let me see what y'all doing. Let's see what Thibs does now that he has his type of guys. And in addition, I ain't even sold on Wiggins yet. So let's see if y'all can hold some of those fourth quarter leads that y'all blew last year first before I put you as title contenders. Alright, Wolves fans, let's just move on to another team. The Houston Rockets. Alright, I'll give y'all one thing. Y'all got everyone talking about you this offseason. But does that really change much? The one unrealistic expectation I heard from all y'all Rocket fans was that they're going to beat the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. No, they're not. Two dominant ball handlers with shooters. That's a recipe for success. However, as I've been saying since I heard this trade, we're just awaiting one time when James Harden's lazy defense causes CP3 to go off and then cripple the chemistry. So we're all one drive to the basket away before an implosion of that team. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Let's move on to a next team. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Alright, OKC fans, let me hear you turn up. Turn up the place. Alright, so I gotta let you turn up from now because this is the only place you're gonna get to turn up. And I think that's gonna be in the Western Conference Finals, which is where I think your journey ends. To be honest, y'all one of the best front offices though, other than the Warriors, that I've seen in a long time. Y'all went from having three superstars to having two superstars to one superstar and having us feel like he was going to leave y'all. That would have been the end of y'all playoff runs and the end of you as an organization, to having three bona fide stars. But there's only one problem. There's only one ball. And I know we heard this a million times before with a million other teams, but these are three dominant ball handlers that are all used to being the guy on their respective teams. And Paul George made a statement the other day that he can't get triple teamed in OKC. Oh, really? So we need to triple team you now? I didn't see much triple teams happening in the playoffs last year against the Cavs, but hey, that's none of my business. Alright, let's just say hypothetically, let's see what happens when it counts. Let's say against the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. Clay guards Westbrook, Dre on PG, KD on Melo. Not saying these are going to be lockdown scoring matchups, but I don't see the need for a triple team. I'm sorry, PG. And that's assuming the Warriors ain't playing their death lineup, that Iggy's on the court, which adds an extra defender to just throw at somebody. Alright, so that's it for me. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy Rav, Free Real Entertainment. I'm out, y'all.